Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I will be sharing with you all my makeup routine. It's pretty much the same I used to do in my previous videos, but in this video I will be sharing how I do my makeup in detail, and also I will be showing you all to do some steps in a certain way so that you get a very awesome finish and avoid the cakey makeup look. So if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so, and also turn the bell notification on for more videos. So let's quickly jump into the video. Okay, so I have nothing on my face right now. I've just washed my face and then I will be using this toner.
So this is my regular toner from Elf's Goodness.
And I'm just going to dab it into my face. Next, for moisturizer, I usually use 2 moisturizers. You can just go for one. So if you are an oily skin type, I recommend you to just go for gel moisturizers, because they are really good for oily skin. They just absorb into the skin and do not give you that sticky finish. And for dry skin people, I will recommend you to go for creamy moisturizers, because they are going to grease up your face. They keep your skin hydrated for a really long time, and also your foundation will just glide onto your face really smoothly. So I will be using the Nivea Soft Light Moisturizer. This is a quite thick moisturizer and it just gives you that tacky finish on your skin. Next, I will be also using the Papaya Gel from Good Vibes. It's a gel based moisturizer and it just adds a nice glow to your face. Now whatever you're applying on your face, make sure you apply it to your neck as well, so that your face and neck look connected in color as well as texture. Next, I will use an eye cream. Now this is a DIY eye cream. I will just list the ingredients in the description. Now I use eye creams only because when I conceal my dark circles, they look really cakey. So using this just avoids that. If you do not have an eye cream, I suggest you to apply any aloe vera gel which is non-irritant to your eye, because some aloe vera gels have artificial color. Next, for primer, I will be using the Purple Primer. It is a gel based primer and it can be used by both skin types, oily as well as dry skin types. So I'm just going to apply it to the places where I have open pores, that is on my chin and my nose. Prepping your face is really important, guys, so please do not skip it. Skincare is a must before makeup. Otherwise, doing makeup without any skincare can harm your skin and can break out your skin as well. So now it's time for foundation, and for that I have the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this is my go-to foundation. I'm just going to take one pump. Yeah, one pump is enough for my skin, and this is a very light to medium coverage. I'm just going to mix a serum with this. It just gives you an extra glowy, dewy finish, okay, which only your foundation cannot give you. So I'm just going to use a damn beauty blender and then just blend it into my skin. Make sure you blend your foundation really well. Spend at least 2 to 5 minutes to blend your foundation. Now if you are going to apply a concealer to your under eyes, make sure you do not take the foundation into your under eyes. Take it down to your neck as well. And at last I'm going to apply on my upper lips, because I sweat a lot on my upper lips, so I do not apply a lot of foundation there. and then to my forehead. Do not apply a lot of foundation to your forehead because you do a lot of expressions like this and it can crease up your forehead. So I'm done with the foundation. Then for concealer, I will be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and I will just go into my under eyes, a little bit of it, and then just dab it with my fingers. I think this gives a very natural finish. And then I will just go ahead and build it. Apply it little by little and don't go overboard with it. So I will be using the Fit Me powder just to set my face. Just take the minimum amount of powder from this and go into my under eyes. Use the lightest hand possible and just set. Then I'm just going to set the rest of my face with the same brush. Then I will just push the powder into my skin using a beauty blender. What this does is it gives you a very seamless finish. So yeah, I like this method a lot. You cannot even trace the powder into your skin. So I will be going for a very basic makeup look today. So for that, I'm just going to use all the brown shades into my eyes.
For this, I'll be using the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette.
Make sure you start applying from the outer corners to the inside. This is only because when you pick up a shade, there is a lot of pigment in your brush. So you need to apply it from the outer corners to the inside. And then just blend everything well. And then I will just take the dark brown color and apply it to the outer corners of my eyes. I will be creating a thin wing on the outer corners of my eyes, so it's going to be a very small. I think this wing really suits my eye shape. Then I will just shape my eyebrows using the Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil. I've been using this in all my videos. So I'm just going to comb my eyebrows so that it just looks natural.
For mascara, I will be using the Maybelline Hypercurl Mascara.
And then I will just coat my lashes. I just take the middle lashes straight on top, and then the inner lashes, I'm just going to take it in this direction, and these lashes I will be taking it to the outward direction. Now what this does is this gives you a very fan brush look. Don't forget to coat your lower lashes as well because that makes a great difference. And yeah, I've been started doing this recently and I'm just in love with this method because they look so natural. You do not require false lashes as well. So yeah, then I will just take the same black eyeshadow and I will just apply it to my lower lash line. Smudge it with the dark brown eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be using this Flower Beauty palette for my highlighter. So as you can see, it has the blush shade, the contour shade and the highlighter shade. But however, I do not like the contour shade because it does not complement my skin tone. and even the blush is a bit light for me, so the highlighter is really worth it. Okay, it is so pigmented and it does not enhance your skin texture. So I will just highlight the inner corners of my eyes. What this does is it just opens your eyes, okay, and makes your eyes look bigger. And then I will just highlight the brow bone.
So I will be using the Makeup Revolution bronzer in the shade Sun Kiss.
Now this is a cream bronzer. My face is round and I do not have any hollow points on my face. So I'm just going to warm up my face, my forehead and my chin, my jawline, everything. So it has a slight shimmer into this. You cannot see the double chin so much when you just bronze up your jawline and your chin with the same color.
I will be using the Maybelline Color Show blush.
So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush for this, and then I will just start applying it from the outer corners of my face to the apples of my cheeks. So just lift your face a little up and then do this step just to make your face look lifted. And then I just apply a little blush on my nose as well. And my chin. And then I will slightly contour my nose using the same bronzer.
So I will apply the color from my eyebrows to my nose so that they look connected.
Then for highlighter, I will be using the Flower Beauty highlighter, and I will just highlight my face. Blend everything well. Then I will just use a setting spray just to melt all the powder products together.
So this is the Nykaa lipstick in the shade Chai.
It's a very beautiful nude for dusky skin tone. How I apply my lipstick is that I'm just going to take the lipstick a little above my cupid's bow and a little below my lower lip line, just to create that shadow effect. And then the rest of my lips I'm just going to fill in on my natural lip line. So you don't even need a lip liner for this lipstick because the tip itself acts as a lip liner. Final result.
And that was it in today's video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did so, then please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.